Alright, so these are my new turbos, or not necessarily new, but these are the ones I'm putting in. I was just taking everything apart. I'm going to be replacing all these little studs, so I took them apart, and that's my mechanic. And yeah, so I'm just taking everything apart right now. Looks like crap, because it's literally just tore it apart, but it will be better when I'm done. And it is going into this, or onto this motor. I already removed the rear manifold. I was going to install that, but I might be getting some headers. That'll be nice. Front's removed. I already installed the front motor mount for the twin turbo setup. Yeah, it's coming along. Literally tearing everything apart. These are some of the old parts of my old headers. Stock, obviously. Transmission that's blown. Old clutch, I got a new one on there. It's covered right now so I don't get coolant on it. Probably shouldn't have put it on until it was done. But yeah, there it is. I will be most likely powder coating my plenum. I have a neighbor here that does that, so. But this one won't be it because, unfortunately, the guy who sold it to me kind of did some stupid shit and broke off some bolts inside there, and this is aluminum, so it's a pain in the ass to drill out of. But I may attempt it, who knows. See if I can save myself a few bucks. Yeah, still in downpipe down there. I got an oil pan that's under there. I got everything I think I need. Can't. Yeah, it's all there. Yep. So, my TTs though. I don't know why they call them twins. They're not necessarily identical, but guess we'll find out. Alrighty. So, yep, this is the project. I don't know for those of you that hadn't seen them, but those are the VR4 front brakes. Pretty massive. And I do have poly mounts all the way around, front and rear as well. So I won't have to be changing any of that. Yep, big ass bad boys. These things are awesome. So I haven't dropped the oil pan yet, but I will be doing that pretty soon. Yeah, this thing's a pain in the butt to work on, but I'm figuring it out. This is my first time, although I have had a little bit of help by some fellow members with information. I will give them credit later on when I know that they want to be mentioned on video. But yeah, this will be replaced. This is the water pump. I'm sorry, not the water pump. This is the whatever. Radiator connects to it. Thermostat's in there. That has to be changed for the turbos so that they can, because they are water and oil cooled, or oil lubricated, water cooled. And yeah, do have to do some cleaning up. I'm noticing I have some oil back here. Not sure where it came from, seeing as that I don't see any fresh leaks. But yeah, I got MSD superconductor wires. I will be changing out my plugs in the midst of all this. Put some fresh plugs on there. Now, everyone recommends copper. I am kind of wanting to stick out like a sore thumb on that one and put iridiums on there and see how well they behave, considering it's a high compression engine. This is still high comp. I'm not changing it to low comp. I will be running 7 pounds of boost max. Actually, I think the stock wastegates are maximum at 8 psi. So I might be running 8, but usually none of them are healthy enough to run at 8. So I'll be running 7 pounds of boost roughly. I don't have a boost gauge. I'm hoping to get one. I have some friends that said they will let me use one for the first couple of weeks, just to make sure that I'm not boosting too much. I don't want to blow my engine since it is high compression, and I'm not running meth or anything at the moment. So I am tempted to run meth on this system or with this setup on high compression, just to get a little more boost out of it. But I got to talk to my fellow 3K GT owners that are more familiar with these setups, or turbos I should say. This will be my first turbo car. I've never had one, but yeah, everything seems to be looking good. Spins smoothly. I don't feel any play in the shaft at all. Back or forth, in or out, nothing. Seems pretty healthy. This is the rear turbo. It is a little dirty though. I want to clean it up a bit. But it's very dirty in there. Can't really see it in the video, but you can see the dirt here. It's pretty much the same inside there, which gives me a little concern, but I don't think it's anything to be highly worried about. But like I said, there is no play in the shaft. It does spin pretty smooth. Very tiny turbos. I always imagine them to be a little bigger, but I guess once you got them out, you can see what they're really about. This is the front turbo. Actually, it looks like it's a little more beat up than the other one, but again, there's all the teeth look healthy. Let me see if I can get you guys some light. Took my gloves off because I was wrapping it all up, but forgot that I wanted to shoot a little video for you guys. Flashlight. I'll just put it on the bench. There's a light up here. Well, amazingly, this camera sucks because you cannot see inside there. Anyway, the RTD04s with stock wastegate, everything's OEM on it. Nothing's been changed that I know of. Previous owner of this actually came out of a 95 3000 GT VR4. These were running at around 13 to 14 psi. I believe that's normal. That's the stock boost. See, considering they do have the wastegates, there's also a boost controller or boost solenoid that I do have, so I could run potentially 14 psi, but I won't be running that. Of course, as you guys know, this is not a low comp setup, so if I did that, I'd risk early detonation or pre-detonation, and yeah, pretty much a catastrophic engine failure. Anyway, so I haven't taken apart the front bumper or anything yet for the side mounts because I'm trying to see if I'm going to do FMIC or SMIC. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, here it is. And it's kind of ugly right now, but bit of a mess. That's the exhaust I'll be running. It's been kind of, looks like it's been around the block a few times. It is used off of one of my buddy's cars that he recently upgraded to a Trust exhaust, which is actually what I have on here now. It's not too loud, but yep. And then I did tear apart the inside of my car as well. I kind of went on a tangent. I don't know why. I was taking things apart, and then I decided to start pulling my dash off. So I guess I'm going to start doing the LED conversion, or possibly get some aftermarket gauges for the middle. Not sure just yet how I want to do that. There it is. It's front wheel drive, non-VR4. chassis, so this is going to be beast. It should be a little lighter. Hopefully I'll be putting out a lot of power. I think I'll be putting out around 240 wheel horsepower. It was dynoed originally on the motor. I was having some type of an issue, not sure what it was, but you can see here around 6,200 RPMs, it just dumped off. It's kind of random. It went to 50% power, or almost 50. Not too good, but yeah, that's the original dyno. Got a dyno to FSR Motorsports in I forget the name of the city, Monterey, I believe it is. So we'll see. I'll be getting a dyno when I'm done with this whole setup. Was going to be originally just a quick bolt-on, swap the harness, which is actually right there. I was going to swap the harness out, bolt everything on, toss it on, and head straight out. But now that I got everything apart, I kind of want to do everything right the first time. So I'll be changing a lot of things around. I have the twin turbo radiator and the stock NA radiator as well right here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet. I was told it doesn't matter. But yep, that's the setup right here. What's up, boss? Anyways, alright guys, I don't want to run on too long about the stock setup. Alright.